Do you know what day it is? It's Fire Pro Friday! Hey everyone, welcome to Fire Pro Friday. We're kicking it off with a suggestion from Brain Milkshake. This comes from our Patreon page. And just to let you know, yes, we do give special preference to the people who give us money. Because if you owned a certain percentage of the WWE stock, you could walk in there and be like, I want Big E to be the goddamn heavyweight champion of the world. Damn it. Today, it is going to be Smash, the Repo Man, Mr. Hole-in-One Barry Darsow, and the Blacktop Bully versus Bruce Beefcake, the Booty Man, Furface, and Zodiac. Let's get this a-going. Okay, so here we go. The match between the many faces of Barry Darsow versus the many faces of Ed Leslie. And probably their two most famous personas are starting off. Brutus the Barber Beefcake versus Smash.
This is basically the plot of Killer 7.
Okay, now, Brain Milkshake originally asked, he didn't ask for Furface, because no one would ask for Furface. No one remembers Furface. He asked for the Mariner, which I could only find on Ed Leslie's Wikipedia page. No photos. You can find a bunch of photos of Dizzy Hogan.
Well, there's no photos because it's a poem.
The Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, written by Ed Leslie.
It's just Ed Leslie, except he has an albatross around his neck.
The Repo Man is in, taking on the Booty Man. There was actually a lot more gimmicks I could have picked for Ed Leslie's side. We, of course, remember the man with no face, the man with no name,
the man with no current address.
Right now, I think he's the man with no chin.
The man with no social security number.
Stuart Payne, Mr. Hole-in-One, the golfing... Uh-oh, Repo Man going for a chair. But maybe someone just laid on the payments for that chair and he was repossessing it. Mr. Hole-in-One back in the ring. The Booty Man... Like, I'm sorry. I don't think Ed Leslie has a remarkable ass. I don't, like...
I was referring to his booty.
He's the Booty Man, and, like, he had the Booty Babe. Like, he wasn't like Mr. Ass. Well, I guess Mr. Ass was also about his ass. But Mr. Ass was, like, the universal idea of asses. You know, because he loved asses, but he also loved his own ass. Everyone is just going for chairs. Barry Darsow loves to cheat so much that all of his personalities are just grabbing as many weapons as possible. And we broke it out to a brouhaha. Furface getting mixed up. Now, Furface, I don't remember anything about Furface.
He had a furry face.
He has such a fucking terrible costume, I had to try and replicate him.
The Booty Man.
Yeah.
He was Marvel. And Mr. Ass, he was DC. Which one came first?
Well, Jack Kirby came up with Booty Man in 1967. Oh, Smash thrown into the guardrail.
Oh God! They're becoming one.
The two Darsows are becoming as one. One of those Darsows is like the Blue Rose, if you know what I mean. The Hint Keeper is just trying to keep some order, but I believe there's no disqualifications in this match. That, or the Hint Keeper is just... He just doesn't care. He just doesn't care about his job. Exchanging blows in the corner. It's the big black bully cock. The Blacktop Bully.
His top is red. That's a lie.
If the Blacktop Bully does get busted open during this match, he will be fired, by the way, immediately. Okay, so now it is fucking Furface. What? It's like his face is like stars? They're like patches of furry stars? It was after Ed Leslie got in a very horrific accident where a parasailer... Oh, hold on. First, nope. Wasn't good enough. A female parasailer ran into him while at the beach and destroyed his face, and he needed to have a face-altering plastic surgery. And I guess he was like, cool, I guess I should become a masked wrestler now. And Furface is what they had. Oh, I believe Furface is bleeding. He'll just tell Vince it was Hardway. Oh, Mr. Hole in One. Here we go, a kitchen sink, tagging in Mr. Hole in One. He's teed off, as they would say. Mr. Hole in One, of course, being a late 90s WCW character. Wasn't much of a WCW guy growing up. More of a WWF guy. Ooh, he's got him locked in the Boston Crab, but he breaks free. Into an armbar in the middle of the ring. Mr. Hole in One trying to get to the ropes, but he's able to break it. Exchanging blows in the corner. Then backstage, they'll be exchanging blow. Ooh, to the outside of the ring. All hell is breaking loose with these split personalities. Oh, a double power bomb.
Now I noticed there are more chairs than there are people.
They love chairs.
Well, I think that's the opposite of how musical chairs is supposed to work, so I think the ref needs to step in and tell him how it's done.
Zodiac with a big back body drop.
Can you stop taunting, please?
He's strutting and cutting, and it's infectious. We missed it earlier, but I think there was a dual strut and cut spot. Another big back body drop. These were 80s wrestlers, so they only really had two moves. There's a big back body drop, and then the atomic drop, and that was pretty much it. If you watch an old WrestleMania, like that's. I was watching a recent pay-per-view, and from from 2007 to 2007 TNA pay-per-view, and man, did they love doing big back body drops. Oh, yes! No. Yes! No! Zodiac! And of course he gets the crap knocked out of him. It's interesting because on each team you have a bunch of jobbers and then one somewhat successful mid-carder. You have the tag team champion in Smash and a tag team champion in Brutus the Barber Beefcake. So far, we're at the 13-minute mark, and no pins have been exchanged.
Wait, real 13 minutes or Fire Pro 13 minutes?
No, because I think it's Fire Pro 13 minutes. Because look at that fucking.
Yeah.
I was hoping they'd fix this in the newer one, but they didn't. Fire Pro time. It's accelerated.
And the worst part is it accelerates, but like you actually feel it and you age that much. So every time you play Fire Pro, you inch closer to death faster than if you were not playing Fire Pro.
By the way, I just got handed a note. I was wrong. That those were not big back body drops. Those were just back drops. A big back body drop is not the same as a back drop. Please comment section. Do not eat me alive.
You actually have to have a big back to pull that one off.
Only Rikishi can do a big back body drop. Now, the big back body drop, I think, is when you throw them against the ropes and they come running at you and you just kind of duck and go, hey! And then, the counter to that is you run at them and you kick them in the face. But then there got to be a point in, like, WWE around the 2000 eras where more people reversed than did big back body drops. So people started forgetting what a big back body drop was. So you just see wrestlers throw someone in the ropes, and as they're coming back doing the crisscross, they just kind of bend over to just like, here, kick me in the face. Boom. Bring back the big back body drop. I want more big back body drops. Here's the pin. 2.9 almost had him. Who's busted open? If it's Blacktop Bully, he's got to get the fuck out of here. I believe the Masked Man, I believe Furface is the only person busted open, but he's juicing all over the place. You fucking carny. Ooh, and a bear hug. I don't think we're going to get any submissions in this match. It seems like every submission just ends in people grouping up on each other. Too many run-ins. 2.9 again. I think, was that almost Smash who was pinned?
Who even knows anymore?
It was either Barry Darsow or Ed Leslie. That's the important thing.
What's your favorite Darsow, Chris?
I really like Darsow 3. I know a lot of people don't like Darsow 3. But I mean, it's pretty enjoyable.
I haven't tried Scholars of the First Sin, but I've heard it's better than the vanilla version.
I just think that you have a lot less connectivity problems. It's easier to summon.
Yeah, that's true.
People.
Especially when you're playing on like Xbox instead of PC.
And if you're playing Darsow 3 and you get invaded, I think like the Blue Concord actually calling people in is much more successful. I'd say out of every invasion, half of them I get a Blue Concord to back me up. But then I get disqualified.
Well, not in this match, apparently. In this match, your whole fucking team can come in.
Oh my god,
no
that should be
cares.
my wrestling persona. I should just wear an all blue outfit and paint my face blue, and whenever, but not like a blue singlet, like blue regular clothing. So I should look like a regular person, but everything on me just has to be the same color blue.
That's how interferences should work.
And whenever during any match, I'll just interfere on one person's behalf, whether they know me or not.
No. Only if someone else. If Roman Reigns comes in and he's in all red.
Remember when they were in Puerto Rico and that fan jumped the guardrail and punched Randy Orton in the balls from behind? Imagine if he was dressed completely in blue. Then when Randy Orton falls over, the blue guy disappears.
So we can all agree that Randy Orton is a red phantom.
Oh my god. Blue phantoms are like the blue rose, Andy. When they're not needed anymore, they disappear. Welcome to our Twin Peaks wrestling podcast. Oh, and they're exchanging
more Twin
blows.
Peaks. I love it too much. Oh, no more Twin Peaks, he says.
No more Twin Peaks, Barry Darsow. I think Ed Leslie is starting to get the upper hand in this match because it seems like almost every near fall has been a Leslie. Oh, and an arm breaker. A twisting arm breaker.
Also, he's fighting a golfer.
But he's teeing off.
So, like,
and this match is anything. Easy. This match is anything but par for the course. If he flips him off, he'll be giving him the birdie.
Why are you guys interfering?
Oh, and you don't need an eagle eye to see that was a pinfall. I guess it was an elimination. I thought I said it was an elimination, but it wasn't. That was the match, ladies and gentlemen. Brutus Beefcake with the jumping knee butt, the high knee, defeats Mr. Hole-in-One and his crew. Well,
shouldn't Booty Man be the one with the high knee?
He should. That actually is Booty Man's finishing move. Bruce Beefcake would normally use the sleeper, but I'm just calling it as I see it. 23-37.
Hold on. Is it really the high knee?
Yeah. This finishing move really is the high knee.
That's brilliant. I take back everything I said.
Oh, no.
I take back everything bad I said. That's God. The best. That's the best pun I've ever heard.
Somewhere Kevin Sullivan's ears are burning, and he's like, someone thinks I'm brilliant? Well, thank you for watching Fire Pro Friday. You know the drill. If you want to book us a match, go ahead and leave a suggestion in the comment section below. Contact us on Twitter at ReloadLastSave, or, of course, the best way, through Patreon. If you want to support us on Patreon, patreon.com/ReloadLastSave. I'm Chris.
I'm Andy.
We'll see you next time.